Hello everybody, welcome back to Silverstone for MG Live. It's now time for race 2 of the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup here. The cars are currently on their formation lap. They're going to come line up very shortly. We saw a lot of action yesterday. In fact, there was a big crash actually. I'm pleased to say both drivers are okay, but of course it does mean a couple of cars are out of this race. But the car's circulating right now. Let's have a little look actually at how things finished up yesterday in that race. It was red flagged, so we're going to show you the second part how it finished up. Just a side note on this as well, the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup running alongside the Cockshoot Cup in this race, just like they were yesterday too. What's going to happen, for your information, is the Cockshoot Cup are going to go first. It's going to be a 15-second gap, and then the flag, the Union Jack, will fall for the MG Cup cars. They will go. That's how it finished yesterday. But if you're looking at it, the cars that have Class C, B, C, B, they are the Cockshoot Cup cars. So the actual race winner yesterday was Richard Buckley, finished 8th on track but first in the MG Cup. Matthew Simpson came home in 2nd for Class C. Fergus Campbell picking up the Class B honours, 3rd on track as well. Ian Dowler was 4th, as you can see. Mahinder Golhar taking the Invitational class win. Then it was Dave Nixon, Ian Bolton, Craig Baston, G Boggs, Marcus Short, John Gill, Maddie Maguire, Rod Weston Bartholomew and Dale Reet. That's how things finished up in race 1 for the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup race yesterday. So the cars just making their way down and around the circuit on their formation lap now. So expect plenty of action again. It's going to be Buckley v Simpson part 2, I think, in this race. Fergus Campbell's having a good fight with Dowler and Bolton. That's certainly worth looking out for as well. We'll talk you through it as it happens. It is going to get quite confusing. There's a lot of cars on track. As I said before, it's a shared grid with the Cockshoot Cup, although the Cockshoot Cup will go first. Then there'll be a 15-second delay. Then it'll be time for the MG Cup cars. They're just coming round, gone down the bottom of the Wellington Straight. They're just coming around Loughfield now. The safety car's just coming around Loughfield, so they're going to line up very, very shortly. They're about to appear in your screen. So the grid for race 2 looks like this for the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup. Richard Buckley is the man on pole position. Matthew Simpson alongside him again. Watch out for that. It's going to be the 3rd start actually, because we had the red flag yesterday. Fergus Campbell lines up in 3rd place. Ian Dowler is in 4th. Mahinder Galhar is in 5th. Then we've got Dave Nixon alongside him. Then Ian Bolton, Craig Baston, G Boggs, Marcus Short, John Gill, Maddie Maguire, Rod Weston Bartholomew, Dale Reet, Morgan Short. Actually, Morgan Short's car is actually in the garages. Morgan Short, I don't believe is going to be lining up. Scott Bugner, although I'm not too sure Scott Bugner's going to be lining up, and Simon Lowry as well. That is how they're going to line up for this race. The cars you're looking at the minute, they're actually the Cockshoot Cup cars. As I said, they are going to go first. Now, if you're watching this and like what you see with the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup and want to find out more, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. Give it a click. It will take you straight through to their website. I can see the MG Cup cars just lining up at the back. Richard Buckley in the black Tomcat alongside Matthew Simpson, sort of in the greeny-blue Tomcat. Fergus Campbell in 3rd place. He's in that Dayglow orange car right at the back, so it's quite a good marker, an indicator of where the split is between Cockshoot Cup and MG Cup cars here. Now, if you want to have your say during our live coverage of this race, there's a link in the body of this broadcast to our YouTube channel as well. It's called Live Sport Now. It's a great place to go watch live sport in 2022. We've got the MG Car Club for the rest of the year as well. We've got BMW Car Club for you. We've got BRSCC. We've got Club 24-hour race to bring you as well. Hopefully a bit of an MSV too. So a lot of motorsport to bring you. Do hit subscribe. It's live. It's free. It's free to subscribe, and you can just watch live behind-the-scenes action of motorsport in the UK. And if you have your say during this broadcast on YouTube, we can bring it on screen as well. So if you want to have your say, if you want to show your message of support shown on screen, do it on our YouTube channel. We're guaranteed to pick it up there. Wherever you're watching, we will pick up your comments, but we might not pick them up during the live coverage unless it's on our YouTube channel. So the cars lining up, as I said before, our focus is the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup. We're not actually here as such with the Cockshoot Cup, so we are going to have the focus on the MG Cup. I'll let you know, of course, how things get on. It was Carl Green who picked up the win yesterday for the Cockshoot Cup, but it's Richard Buckley and Matt Simpson at the back there for the MG Cup who are going to lead things away. So 5-second ball goes up. As I said, Cockshoot Cup will go first. Then there's going to be a 15-second gap whilst we wait for the MG Cup cars to go. So off go the Cockshoot Cup cars. Countdown is on now. way, if you're interested in Cockshot, I think Wignall actually got the lead into turn 1. And here we go now for the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup. And once again, Buckley and Simpson, there's nothing to choose to say. Look at Dave Nixon. Look at Dave Nixon. He's absolutely flying in a minute, isn't it? Is Simpson going to hold it? Simpson takes the lead of the race. Nixon's right in the middle. I think Nixon might even have a run on Buckley as well. Everybody looks like to get through turn 1 safely. That's what we like to see. What a great start. Once again, for the third time. That's the third time these MG Cup cars have started, and there is nothing to choose between Simpson and Buckley. Once again, incredible stuff. And Dave Nixon with that Tomcat, they are made. Those turbos really kick in around here. They are made for Silverstone. Of all the circuits we visit with the MG Car Club, this is the one where the Tomcats really, really do come into their own. Great start again from Matt Simpson. Can he hold on? Richard Buckley took the win yesterday, and Simpson wants it. I can tell you that, he wants it. He's actually guesting here this weekend as Matt Simpson, so he's not actually eligible for championship points. That doesn't matter. He wants that first place trophy. That's what matters the most. So the car's making their way around Silverstone, the GP circuit. It is the long one. Remember, have your say. What do you make of that start? Who's it going to be? Simpson, Buckley. What about Nixon as well? Can he get the job done? What do you think? We want to hear from you. Comment below. Let's get your comments in. Let's get them on screen. Tell us also, where are you watching from today? Have you been at MG Live this weekend? What did you think? Tell us, where are you watching from? We had all around the world yesterday. France, Portugal, Greece, you name it. Obviously here in the UK too. Tell us, where are you watching from? After this broadcast, we're going to go to a break, but then we're going to actually get into the infield here at MG Live, just get a little flavour of what's been happening this weekend and why you should certainly think of attending next year and finding out more about the MG Car Club. So we have a bit of a gap to start off with, but as I said, as the race progresses, that gap is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. Cockshot Cup cars you're going to see very shortly coming through. As I said, I think it was Wignall who actually got the lead off the line. I don't know if it's changed or not. They're not our primary focus, but out of courtesy, I will keep you up to date with what's going on. So I can see the cars, just the MG Cup cars going down the Wellington Straight now. And here we have the Cockshot Cup cars. It is Wignall from Carl Green, so Wignall holding the lead this time. So here we go, Simpson, I can see now he does hold the lead. He's still got the lead from Richard Buckley. Dave Nixon tucks him aside, the black and white car. Dave Nixon really tucked him aside, but Buckley holding a tight line. They're trying to make their way through the Cockshot Cup cars. There's so much traffic. Craig Baston is absolutely flying as well. He's passed Downer, it looks like. So Craig Baston, they've got that car finally tuned in. In fact, a little bit earlier, the first broadcast of the day, we went for a little paddock walk and we spoke to Craig Baston. Finally, after a couple of years of Gremlins, they've got that car firing in all cylinders, and Baston is absolutely flying here. Well, what a great start that was. It looks like traffic. I mean, they catch up. There was a 15-second gap. Look how quick they catch up. They're onto them in one lap. Maybe it might have made more sense to have let the MG Cup cars go first. Still, what do I know? So, first lap is done. And as we said before, Simpson holding the lead, Richard Buckley in second, but Dave Nixon all over the back of him. Craig Baston absolutely flying. He's up to fourth outright. Then Dowler, Bolton, Golhar. We've got Boggs, Bugner, Marcus Short, Gill, Maguire, Weston Bartholomew and Reet. Lowry's out of this race, by the way. Fergus Campbell's dropped down as well. What's happened to Campbell? Didn't see him come through. He's dropped to the bottom of the field. It looks like, what a shame that is. It looks like maybe Fergus Campbell is out. He finished third yesterday on track, first in class, and it looks like, unfortunately, Campbell might be out of this race. In fact, he is. I've just seen him come back into the infield right now. So it looks like Fergus Campbell retired from this race. That is a real shame on the opening lap. So a 20-minute race in total. We've got 15 minutes left to go. And the Cockshot Cup cars just coming round. Just gone down the bottom of the Wellington Straight. The two leaders coming round Luffield. They're about to appear in your screen in a matter of seconds. Here they come, you can hear them, you can hear the engines starting to rev. And look, Carl Green's getting close to Wignall there, isn't he? He might even be able to make a bit of a move this time. Looks like a bit of a loose one on the front. I'll just keep an eye on it for you. I can tell you Wignall does hold on to first place. Come in, here they are. They just caught me a little bit by surprise, and Buckley goes past. Buckley takes the lead. Has traffic caused a problem there? Nixon going through, comfortably in third place. He's still right in the mix, but trying to sieve their way through the field. I think Buckley went a little bit wide there. There goes Dowler and Bolton. They've got past Ian Bolton on, Ian Craig Bateman on that last lap. So much action because it's a mix of Cup cars and Cockshute Cup cars. Maddie Maguire just went through there. I saw her going through. There goes Dale Reed in the blue MG there. So much going on all throughout the field. So, right, let's try and make sense of this, shall we? It's really difficult when it's such a huge mixed grid. But yeah, Richard Buckley leading the way. Simpson now into second place. Dave Nixon holds on to third, although I actually looked like he went a little bit wide at the exit of turn one. Dowler is up to third place. Bolton is in fourth now. Craig Baston is in fifth. Golhar is up to sixth. Then we've got Bugner, Boggs, Marcus Short, Maddie Maguire, Gill, Reet, Weston Bartholomew. So they are your runners and riders, or what I've certainly managed to pick up so far. There's a car in the pits. I think that's Lowry actually on the left. Simon Lowry is running in the MG Cup. Fortunately, unless they can get it going, there's still plenty of time to go out and get a few laps in if they want to give it a bit of a tester. Treat it as a bit of a testing session. Looks like hopefully they might go try and get it out. So yeah, there goes Simon Lowry. Look, he's heading out on track. Is he going to head out on track? He's on the left side, which would suggest he is going to pull and go back on. You may as well, if the car's doable, you may as well complete a few more laps. And he does. Simon Lowry heads back out on track. So we have another car rejoining. That's what we like to see. So, Cockshute Cup cars around Luffield now. Here they come. Looks like there's been a change as well. Carl Green now leading for the Cockshute Cup. Right, here we go. Let's get myself ready. I got a bit caught out actually last time with the MG Cup cars coming around. Buckley and Simpson, who's it going to be? Looks like traffic has played its part here, doesn't it? Where are they? Who's it going to be? Is it going to be bluey green? Is it going to be black? What's it going to be? Is it Buckley or Simpson? Any second now. Stream of cars around Luffield I can see. And it is Buckley. It looks like he's got half a second lead or so. So Buckley leading from Matt Simpson. It's Tomcat in the MG Cup. Dave Nixon in third. Ian Bolton has got up to fourth now. Ian Dowler down to fifth. And Craig Baston going well and dicing in the field, although with the Cockshute Cup cars. Golhar has just gone past us as well. There's Marcus Short, Maddie Maguire just behind too. They're so tight in traffic. It's quite incredible, really. And Maddie Maguire having a little good look at Marcus Short into turn one. Although I think Marcus Short managed to hold on to the position. So Buckley leading the way from Simpson. Nixon in third. Bolton up to fourth. Dowler is in fifth. Baston is in sixth. Golhar is now in seventh. Then we've got Bugner, Boggs. I'm going to move down. We've got Marcus Short, then Maddie Maguire, Gill, Weston Bartholomew, Reet, and as we saw, Larry back out on track as well now. That's very, very good indeed. So we have in total 39 runners and riders across both the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup and the Cockshute Cup. As the clock is starting to tick down as well, just over half of this race left to go, 10 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock. It goes really quick. As soon as this race ends, we're going to head to Parc Fermé and catch up with the MG Cup drivers, unless they decide to push him straight back through again, which they've done a few times already today. It would be nice if they could keep him in Parc Fermé to give us a real chance to chat to some of the drivers. Although, if we don't get a chance, we did go for a paddock walk a little bit earlier. We caught up with Kaylee Twigger, we caught up with Craig Bayston. It was also great to see Peter Birchall here as well. Yesterday we caught up with Richard Buckley, Matt Simpson and Dave Nixon too. So first Cockshoot Cup car coming over, Carl Green, looking like he's got a bit of a lead now, really stretching his legs towards the race winner yesterday, going to get the job done. Oh, and Wignall's into the pits, by the way, for the Cockshoot Cup. What a shame that is. Was a leader for a couple of laps. Carl Green got past and Wignall pulls into the pits. So Buckley and Simpson for the MG Cup, the 12th and 13th on track. Of course, they are first and second though in the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup. Just to give you an understanding of where everybody starts, it was a split field. Don't forget, they started 15 seconds after the Cockshoot Cup. There is Richard Buckley already. There is Simpson. What is the gap between them? Let's just have a little look. It's 2.5 seconds is the gap between first and second. Dave Nixon absolutely still flying. Bolton keeping him honest. And Ian Dowler as well, going very well. There goes through Craig Bayston, having a good race indeed in 6th place overall. Golhar just tagging onto the back of him and not letting him get away. G Boggs just went underneath our feet there as well. There goes Marcus Short. There is Matty Maguire, the number 23. Gill, Weston, Bartholomew, Reet. And of course we do hopefully have Larry, a couple of cars into the pits actually. They're Cockshoot Cup cars. I'm not too sure who they are. In fact, I can probably tell you if you bear with me. Payne and Key have just popped into the pits for the Cockshoot Cup as well. As I said before, Wignall's also in the pits and the bonnet is off, and it looks like that is Wignall's race done and dusted. So we've got 7.5 minutes left of this race to go. That is it. Tell us what you thought of it so far. Exciting, isn't it? So far it looks like Buckley's just holding Simpson off. Can Dave Nixon put in a late charge in this race? So I've had a couple of questions throughout the course of the day. Some people have actually asked us if we would put more cameras around the circuit. We would, but if we were to do that, it gets quite expensive. In fact, it's silly money, so we run it all off one camera. Remember, this is a hobby for a lot of people, but actually we think we can get you the best entertainment, hear from the drivers, see them up close and personal, because we're able to move around, and I think that actually is worth its weight in gold. Motorsport really at this level is about the teams, it's about the drivers, it's about how you get there. But a look behind the scenes, that's why our F1 style media to the club circuit, behind the scenes content has been such a hit over the last few years. So Buckley, Simpson, we're just waiting for them to come over the line any second now. You're going to see Buckley come through. There he is, and he's still managing to maintain that lead, isn't he? So Buckley got a comfortable lead from Matt Simpson. Here comes Dave Nixon as well. And there is Bolton is getting closer and closer to Nixon. Bolton is closing the gap. There's Ian Dowler in the yellow and red as well. So that could be the next battle. That would be for third outright. So Bolton and Nixon going toe-to-toe. Bayston just going over the line as well. Listen to this. It sounds incredible as all of these Cockshoot Cup and MG Cup cars come screaming underneath our feet here from the gantry at Silverstone. Matty Maguire and Marcus Short holding the position. That's a good fight. That's the fight right now out on track. So the gap between Marcus Short and Matty Maguire is 0.4 of a second. That's the closest battle we've got currently at the minute for the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup. said after this race, once the checkered flag falls, we will bring TSL on the screen so you can see how things have finished. We're going to get down to Parc Fermé. Hopefully they don't just feed everybody through and we can grab a word or two with the drivers. That's what we'd like to do. There's less than 5 minutes of this race left to go now because it's Silverstone GP. Just so you know, fastest lap of the race overall across both series is a 2:32.929. Buckley's fastest lap is a 2:38.264. That is the fastest lap in the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup here. So more cars come streaming onto your screen. A big battle as well we have going on between Nixon and Bolton too. So keep an eye out for that one. That would be for third place outright because Nixon, they are different classes of course. Bolton picking up, looking like he's going to get his class win. But Dowler is lurking as well. So here we go. We're waiting to see Buckley, Simpson. Any second they're going to appear in your screen. That was Larry just went underneath us. Car number 63 came into the pits for the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup early doors. Has gone back out though to really use this for experience and perhaps a bit of practice with the car. Bit of a test session. So the big question is, has Simpson managed to close the gap? There is Buckley at the back in the black Tomcat. There is Simpson behind. It's pretty much as you were, wasn't it? As it has been for the last few laps. Dave Nixon and Ian Bolton up next. This is what we want to see. There they are, the two white cars. The Tomcat, that's Ian Bolton just behind him. That is for position on track. They are different classes. Nixon Class C, Bolton Class B. But it would be for third place outright in the race. Dowler in the yellow and red just sticking around as well. Here comes Craig Baston. There you go in the number 92 with the Union Jack on his roof. The cars come streaming through to start their penultimate lap now. And here comes Short and Maguire, look, in the black and green and the black and yellow stripes. That's for position as well in the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup. Keep your eyes peeled on that one. So for the MG Cup, looks like this in a minute. It's Buckley, Simpson, Nixon, Bolton, Dowler, Golhar in that last lap. So Mahender Golhar got past Craig Baston to move up to 15th place. Then we've got Bugner in there too. We've got Short, Maguire, Gill, Weston Bartholomew, Reet, and of course Larry is circulating the track once again. That's what we like to see. If you want to have your say, head on over to our YouTube channel. We want to hear from you. In fact, I can see a lot of comments coming in. Let me just go through some. Daniel Bowman said, have a good race, guys. Christine Wignall, good luck, everyone. Daniel Bowman said, what a start from Dave. It was a great start, wasn't it? He's still holding on to third place. Daniel Bowman also saying, so nice to see the Bastons do it. That it really, really is, I can tell you that. Abu Cartwright says, go on, John Gill, he's doing a good job. And some great moves from Harbug V2. Great stuff indeed. Thanks for commenting. Don't go anywhere. Stick with us as soon as this race finishes. We are going to head straight into Parc Fermé. Oh, the checkered flag has waved. Oh, okay. That was a little bit earlier than we thought. There's still 1 minute 40 on the clock, but they've decided to call this one. The checkered flag is waving, and I think they've got the wrong driver, because I think it should have been Carl Green. I think they've got the wrong driver. Larry comes over for the MG Cup. Of course, he to finish in 36th place. Came into the pits early doors. Really just been using this as a test session. Again, they've called us out a little bit, haven't they? They pulled this one early. Still over a minute left on the clock. We should have been due at least one more lap. But we're not going to have it. So Buckley, then we think, is probably going to quite comfortably take the win, and he does. There goes Richard Buckley. He is the winner. He's made it a pair of wins for the MG Cup. Simpson comes home in second. Now the big question is it going to be Nixon or is it going to be Bolton? Here we go. Nixon or Bolton? Oh, it's Bolton. Ian Bolton got past, so Ian Bolton takes third outright. It doesn't actually change anything for Class C because Nixon still finishes third in Class C regardless, but it does actually mean he finishes fourth on track overall. So wow, yeah, good stuff there indeed. So Buckley takes the win. Simpson comes home in second, Bolton in third and takes a Class B on as Nixon then comes home in fourth. Then we've got Dowler, Golhar, Baston, we've got Bugner, and we're just waiting for Short and Maguire. That's what I want to see. Who's it going to be, Marcus Short or Maddie Maguire? They've been having a good race all throughout this session here. Who's it going to be? It is going to be Marcus Short. Marcus Short just holds on to ahead of Maddie Maguire there. And it's actually G Boggs as well who splits them. So Boggs finishes just ahead of Maddie Maguire, just behind Marcus Short. So good stuff. John Gill's just coming over the line. There he goes, John Gill over the line. Finishing 21st, finishing 24th on track, because that is the mixed grid session as it looks. Right, we are going to just make our way down to Parc Fermé. Whilst we do that, let's pop TSL up onto the screen for you so you can see for yourself how things have finished. So Buckley makes it a pair of wins here at Silverstone. This actually ends our on-track coverage for the day as well. We hope you've enjoyed it. Don't go anywhere though, by the way. We're going to try and get down into Parc Fermé, grab a word with the drivers. We had the BCV8 race earlier. They actually just pushed everybody through, but we'll see if we can catch them, because we did manage to flag a few of the cars down. So we'll certainly try that one again. Our coverage isn't finished for the day though either. We are going to head into the infield here at MG Live just to give you a little flavour of what's been happening throughout the weekend. So I think another story really here was traffic was quite heavy. I think if we do this again, it might make sense to send the MG Cup cars through first, because I think there would be less overtaking. Certainly, Carl Green and the front runners for the Cockshoot Cup would probably catch them up and get through, but I think there would be less overtakes needed, because a majority of the MG Cup cars, in fact pretty much all of them, did actually catch up to the certainly the tail enders of the Cockshoot Cup cars. So we're just making our way down. Hope you enjoyed the coverage so far. As I said, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching, everybody. We do really appreciate it. If you haven't already, do hit subscribe on our YouTube channel. It's free to do, and you get to see even more live motorsport in 2022. We've got more MG Car Club content to bring you. We've got, I'd like to say, in August, we're with the BMW Car Club for their M-Power Festival. We're going to be at Anglesey for Club 24-hour race, behind the scenes live coverage of that as well. I've just seen Kim James from the Metros as well, so let's hope we can grab a word with some of them. Oh, they are going to stop them, that's handy. Almost got run over. Alright. How you doing, alright? I've been dead. Ah, you know me. Keep away. Let's just quickly grab Kaylee again, very quickly. Let's pop TSL down. Kaylee, yeah. How quick is Dave off the line, by the way?
Very.
Oh my word.
He's been doing all these hill climbs with his Subaru, you see.
I've never seen anything like it.
Oh yeah, he's got it down to a T now.
Traffic.
Yeah.
Problem?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think if we'd had a couple more laps, he'd have got back. But he held it for third for ages. But no, he dropped some seconds off his time. He was
really
pedalling.
Well, yeah.
Very pedalling.
Super quick.
So, yes.
Proud, I can see. Fantastic stuff. Let's go grab your race winner and Simpson again. We spoke to them both yesterday, almost a mirror image actually, 1-2 for them. Just watch yourself, Leon. I don't need to get run over. Here is Richard.
Right.
Bit of deja vu actually, isn't it, really?
Yeah,
I'll let you sort this out first. No.
Cool down a bit.
Yeah, let's cool down. Whoa.
It'll be a little bit warm.
Probably enjoy that one a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't have any worries today, did I? He was in the grandstands today.
We were up on the gantry watching you actually this time. Now, the only thing is traffic. Was it a bit of a problem?
It was, yeah. It's tricky, very tricky. Yeah, I'm not too sure on the format, if I'm honest with you.
No, I mean, I probably would have sent you guys first and then had the 15-second delay, but...
It's a tricky one, isn't it? Yeah. I think we were lucky that we didn't have any accidents, really.
Pair of wins, though.
Yeah.
Pair of wins.
Can't be bad, can
it? Well done, fella. Take care. Here is Matt. I think, Matt, what we might do Next time, what we'll do, we'll just kick him in the kneecaps before we go out. Yeah?
Kick him in the nerds.
Enjoying it?
Yeah, it was really good race. Really good fun. Yeah, it was hard work. Got a bit better front end grip this time.
Yeah.
I keep losing out through.
You're just coming here and this is just going having a good time, really. Cause,
yeah.
You know,
I haven't got any points to pick up. Although if I came back now, I could do the last 3 races of the season, couldn't I? And,
come back.
Potentially still get the championship.
You still do metros as well, yeah?
Yeah, still doing the metros. Love it.
Good man. Well done, mate.
Right,
good weekend. Top stuff. Good to see you. Let's have a quick chat with Ian Dowler as well, shall we? Ian?
The only thing I have cured is my hunting problem.
How was that?
Absolutely hanging. That was difficult. Could not hang on. It will not hang it through the corner. I can't hang on.
He just had it.
I just cannot get the mid corner right.
Is it a Silverstone thing, or is it a car
I think
thing?
It's me.
It's
a me thing. No, it's amazing. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing. I finished second in class. It's absolutely amazing. I've had a demon start off the line. I've led the class for a couple of laps. I've pulled some demon overtaking manoeuvres. It's been awesome.
Yeah, it has.
But Ian's just got those little tenths mid corner.
Yeah.
And I can't get it.
Spend the rest of the season clawing it back. I know you, Ian. You know what you're doing.
I get it.
You know what you're doing. Well done, mate. Anyway, it's good to see you, though, yeah? Take care. Hi, Kim. How you doing? All right? You good? Good
I'm
to
fine,
see you.
Ian. How are you?
Yeah, well, we brought the camera down just for you.
Thanks.
Actually.
Yeah.
I see you handing out water, having a good time.
Water for the drivers. I'm sacrificing a couple of the last laps to bring the water down to Park Ferme for our guys.
Well, they called it a bit early, actually.
Oh, did they? Okay, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't miss much then. But yeah, we were on up by the hairpin.
So, Kim, tell me something. You've been helping out obviously with the MG Cup. Who's your favourite driver with the MG Cup?
Oh, you do this to me every time. Okay, well, I do have a little bit of a connection with Matt.
Connection with Matt? Okay.
Well, only because he's joined the family and all that. So, Buckley, Dowler, they're all kind of like a new family for us all.
All of them, yeah. And the people she didn't mention as well.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks, you know me, I always try and wind you up. Let's keep going. Let's have a quick chat with Maddie over here because Maddie was having a great fight. How are we doing, Maddie? Hey, I'm very well. How are you? Because you're having a great fight there with Marcus and a G as well.
Absolutely. I had G in my sights and I just wanted to get him, and then there was a bit of space between us. I'm like, oh God! And then somebody shunts me up my ears. I'm like, oh no, that's not happening.
There's so much going on out. I mean, I was at the top of the
chaos.
gantry. I mean, would it make more sense to send the MG Cup cars first and then the Cockshoot Cup cars? What do you think? Or is it just, is it much of a muchness, really?
No, I don't think so. We were catching some of the back markers and that, like, and yeah, but it was just great fun. It was great fun. At least a similar match, do you know? So,
Yeah. Enjoyed your weekend?
Absolutely, absolutely. Fantastic.
Great stuff. Cheers, Maddie. Congratulations. Again, good stuff indeed. Oh, we've got John over here. Hey, John. How you doing? Been a bit of support on social media for you, actually. How's it out there?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I had a brilliant start.
Yeah.
Got him from the Marcus, who I was obviously racing against. But he got me back, and once he'd gone, I couldn't catch him. Got mixed up with the Cockshoot and these boys, so but I'm happy with second, so I'll take that.
I imagine so. It's been a great weekend here for MG Live. Are you going to stick around, or is that it? Go home now? Or?
I'll stick around for presentations, then we'll make our way back to sunny Wolverhampton.
Oh, okay, not too far. It's only up
not
the
too
road,
far. Yeah.
Lovely. Thanks, John. Great to see you. Thanks for talking to us. Right, there you go. That does round out the on-track action for us. That was race 2 of the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup. Congratulations to all the class winners. Congratulations to Richard Buckley in particular, because he's made it a pair of outright wins here this weekend. Now, we are not quite done just yet. We're going to go to a short break. We're going to have some lunch, actually, I think, and just put our feet up for 10 minutes because we had a very hectic day yesterday. Then we're going to get into the infield and show you what MG Live is all about. So whilst we head back, though, to base, we've got a little video to play for you of MG Live. It's a few years old now, but it just gives you a flavour of what's been happening this weekend here at Silverstone. We'll see you soon.
Let me tell you about a place I know, the place where all my wildest dreams unfold, where the moment really feels right, when you listen to me all the time. Let me tell you about a place I know, the place where all my wildest dreams unfold, where the moment really feels right, when you listen to me all the time. keep on dreaming. I'll keep on dreaming. I'll keep on dreaming. If you imagine what the future holds, the way it makes you feel, it never gets old. And now it's time for you to just sit tight, because the journey's really in full flight. This could be the start of something sweet, a taste of everything I want to be. And when I feel like things are getting worse, I dream of the future I deserve. Let me tell you about a place I know, the place where all my wildest dreams unfold, where the moment really feels right, and you listen to me all the time. Let me tell you about a place I know, the place where all my wildest dreams unfold, where the moment really feels right, and you listen to me all the time. I'll keep on dreaming. I'll keep on dreaming. I'll keep on dreaming. If you ever get there, don't let go. It's not enough for you to just come close, 'cause when you're there it all feels fine, then you'll want to leave the rest behind.